Hello humans, welcome to the channel. My name is Matt and I'm living and traveling in a van that I converted all by myself with no experience. I am currently on a multi-month mega road trip traveling all around the country, having now reached the state of Oregon. This is my grand van adventure. Okay, so the other day my refrigerator stopped working. It was flashing a warning light that the manual said was probably due to low voltage. My batteries were still registering, 12 something. And the cutoff was supposed to be 10 something for the fridge. So it didn't really make sense. But I had been noticing like liquid leaking out from the fridge recently. The other thing that I kind of half noticed but was ignoring was that every time I turned on my inverter, if the refrigerator was running, if the compressor was running, it would immediately shut off. And I kept noticing it, but it was just like, oh, that's a weird coincidence, and then would completely ignore it. So when the fridge completely stopped working the other day, at first I thought it was just because my battery bank was pretty low, because apparently with the lithium batteries the voltage can drop under load, and that happens even more when the capacity is down. I was down to the teens, but then even once I got it charged up a bit, it was still happening. Then I checked the wire and it was all blackened and melty. The plastic was all melty. So the wire was getting so hot that it melted the fitting that I put on there. I don't understand why the fuse wouldn't blow before something like that happened. I talked to my friend who's an electrical engineer, and he's like, yeah, your wire is way too small for the amperage going through that. So I had 14 gauge wire on there. It probably should have been 12, but he said just use 10 just to be safe. So stopped at Home Depot, got some 10 gauge wire. Today I'm going to rewire my refrigerator. Shouldn't be too difficult. It's kind of annoying, but shouldn't be too difficult. But yeah, that's kind of something that happened. Try this again. Just have to grab. Oh, there it is. Sweet. All right. Now all the other wires are already buried beneath the floor, so I kind of have to finagle this one. Not ideal, but we'll get it. That was the hardest part. There. Right. Push it down. All my other wire I always bought off of Amazon. And it always came with the nice black and red positive and negative, but Home Depot didn't have anything like that, at least not in larger gauges. They had like speaker wire, but that was the same size as what I already had in there, the 14 gauge. So I had to buy this stuff, and it's only one color, so I'm going to have to mark one side as being black. So yeah, it's kind of weird. It's just not as neat having them both as one. I want to keep it up in the bed frame here if possible. There we go, there we go. Hey. That'll do. That'll do. And then, ow, fuck. Okay, and then I need enough on this end that I can pull the refrigerator out. It's more than enough. It's more than enough. Okay. Fuck. Alright, looking pretty good here. So I'm going to go ahead and cut there. Damn, some heavy duty shit, man. Alright, I'm gonna, for ease, tape these guys together. Alright, that's looking good there. Nothing like doing a little wiring repair out in the middle of nowhere, huh? Alright. Hello, Mr. Fusebox. Pull out the fuse there. Damn camera keeps overheating. Alright, so now we gotta pull the refrigerator out. These little caps out. So here's the thing I don't understand. The wire that came attached to the fridge itself is not even that big. I mean, they look like, yeah, it's smaller than even the 14 that I had on there. So, I don't know, man. Nothing makes sense to me. Yeah, those are tiny wires. New wires. I mean, look at the freaking size difference. That's stupid. That's just stupid. Alright. Now, before I put her away, plug the fuse in and make sure it works. All right. I think that was a success. This has been a pretty nice spot. I've been hunkered down here for a few days now, surrounded by wildflowers. Was able to get a lot of stuff done. Got some videos edited. Was able to fix the refrigerator. Today I baked a pretty nice looking loaf of sourdough. But it is getting hotter and hotter, and I get a little antsy when I've been in a spot for more than a couple days. Tomorrow I'm going to be going up to Silver Falls State Park. That was the whole reason that I camped in this area. I want to hit up the 10 Waterfall Trail tomorrow and see all the beautiful waterfalls. And then we're going to head back to the coast to get some of that nice cool weather. So I'm pretty happy with how this guy turned out. Wasn't too flat. Did have to do an extra fold right before I put it in there, but let's see what kind of crumb we got here. Pretty tight. Pretty tight. Oh well. Oh, it's still warm. So good. Man. I've tried everything. I just don't get it. I just can't get the big classic sourdough crumb. I've tried different moisture levels. I've tried different proofing times. I tried extra kneading. I just don't know what I'm doing wrong here. I mean, it still tastes good, but it just doesn't have those big classic nooks and crannies that you expect from sourdough. Oh well. Well, shoot. What am I supposed to get past this? Oh man. Oh, dang it. Not gonna lie, I kind of always wanted to do that. Man, this little thing comes in handy. Oh man, are you fucking serious? What the fuck? Why? That really fucking sucks. I gotta go all the way back through. The road is right there. Why is that gate closed and all the other gates inside here are open? It doesn't make any sense. Well, I got a long ass freaking drive through the woods ahead of me here. Oh gosh, that's disappointing. Well, it took me over an hour to get back out of the woods. And by the time I got to the park, it's just crawling with people. There's just too many. It's just too many. I really wanted to get here early and beat the crowds, so there's really not many places to camp nearby to here. And I don't want to go back to where I was, so I'll see if I can find something else. Maybe then I can come back tomorrow. Otherwise, we might just be skipping this place. Bummer. Alright, well, this morning kind of stunk, but I got a good plan to turn this day around. Stopped at this cute little seaside town back on the coast, Pacific City, Oregon. Got myself a super duper yummy iced coffee drink, the Kraken. And there is a seafood place right down the street. So I'm going to see if I can get myself a Dungeness crab and cook that up for dinner tonight. Let's go check out the beach. That's so cool. Oh, this is so nice. And like a little stand between your toes. Got some good looking waves. Oh, the temperature is so nice too. Escape that heat that we were dealing with. This is so much better than dealing with crowds and screaming children and all that nonsense. Get my toes wet. Nice and cool. I got a yummy coffee in my belly. And then we gonna get some crab. Woo! I feel so much more calm and relaxed than this morning. I was grumpy this morning, but man, that was a perfect little beach walk. People riding horses up and down the beach. Man, that's so cool. I do have two beautiful crabs here. It looks like the guy gave me a bonus claw too, so that's pretty sweet. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these guys cleaned up, and then probably make up some nice herb butter, and I got some broccoli. So we'll have a nice, yummy crab dinner tonight. All right, let's clean some crab. Got my channel locks to crack some crabs, why not? How about a crochet hook? Yeah, that'll do nicely. So when I was growing up in Jersey, we always had blue claw crabs. And I always hated cleaning them because you got so little meat out of them for all the shell. And on top of that, I used to be allergic to crustaceans. So it just wasn't an ideal situation. I'm not allergic anymore. Well, I am a little bit, but I mean, I can eat them now just through prolonged exposure. Yeah, my dad's house was on a river that led out into the bay, so it was brackish. And yeah, we used to catch crabs off the dock. We'd catch crabs off the bridge pilings. This is taking me back. I figure I'll just get it all picked. Ooh, that's a nice big old chunk. Look at that. Oh yeah. I'll get it all picked, and then I'll heat up some butter, and then just throw it all into the butter and get it warmed up that way. Get crab on my phone. Yo, I am getting some juicy pieces out of these legs, man. Holy crap. This is gonna be good. Big old chunks, chunk of meat. Alright, that's one crab done. I can't believe I practically filled the deli container. That's so much meat. Man, this is why Dungeness crabs are my favorite crabs, because you get chunks out of them. Nice, 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 nice. All my little cuts on my hands are getting a little stingy, a little itchy from all the crab juices, including a fresh one from the crab shell itself. So I don't even remember getting it, but there's a fresh one right there. All right, let's get a cooking. Okay, so first I'm going to soup up some butter. So I got some shallot and some garlic. So good. Ooh, this looks so good. I'm so excited. Oh my God. Oh wow. Oh, that's one of the best things I've eaten in months. That is so good. Oh my God. Like, the texture of the crab meat is phenomenal. It doesn't melt in your mouth, but you feel it disintegrating in a way that is so satisfying. And the shallots and the garlic and the butter, it just takes it to another level. This is so good. This is beyond words good, I gotta say. The meat is so succulent. That's the word I'm looking for. It's succulent. Oh, and the homemade sourdough, soaking up all that butter. Oh my God. Oh my God. This meal is extraordinary. The work you put in picking the meat out, and then the flavors you put into it, when you finally get to taste it, it's so thoroughly satisfying. I'm sorry. I gotta go enjoy this by myself now. Okay. Well, I have bid farewell to Oregon. Man, that was one of the most beautiful states that I have been through. So many gorgeous waterfalls and springs and lakes. Just the water features were astounding. And they're like everywhere. Everywhere you turn, there's another stream, another river. Absolutely gorgeous. Even places you wouldn't think, like, hey, there's a waterfall over there. Like, little waterfalls, but still, there's waterfalls everywhere. So cool. So cool. Oh, man. That was so much fun. Just so much fun. But now we are going to be heading up into Washington Gonna check out some of the rainforests around Mount Olympia. Olympia. Goodbye, Oregon. I will miss you.